Hello and welcome to another MOAB commentary. This time is on the map Arkaden. I start off slowly here by checking where my allies are moving to and which side would be best for me to go to. So after a few seconds I decided it would be best for me to move out to the coke vending machine. I pick up an easy kill over here and throw out my portable radar to check whether there are enemies around the corner or not. After checking both sides, I slowly advance forward. I take cover in the store door to my left and then I check the top windows to my right. Whilst doing that, I notice someone moving on the bottom floor and I take him out. Then I check to my left again to make sure nobody is trying to flank me. Since my ally is moving into the room with the vending machine, I decide to cover his right and I spot an enemy and take him out. After a few seconds, I decide to link up with my ally. He's checking the door to my right, so I decide to check the door to his left. That way we are both covered and we are not competing for the same kill. I see another ally is coming through the door I was covering, so I move on to check the door to the main hall. Here I spot an enemy, but I fail to kill him, and I let him go, since it would be foolish to chase him. I move on to the area I am most comfortable defending. I throw down my portable radar to check for possible enemies. Never rely on the radar completely though, since some people might run assassin. I throw down the radar again, and I now spot multiple enemies. When dealing with multiple enemies, you need to stay calm and stay behind cover the most you can, and catch them by surprise. After a little bit, I decide to move back to my comfortable area. Here I nearly get killed, so I immediately fall back into a position I can defend. Always beware of people that chase you. So I decide to hide behind these boxes to heal back up. At the same moment, I'm in a defensive position. If he decides to come around the corner, I can easily take him out. My allies start to spawn around me, so I run back into the building to give it another shot. He is obviously distracted by my allies, so I can take him out without taking fire. I then move into a position where my allies are not. Since my allies are moving into the mall, they can easily get flanked from behind, so I start to cover their backs by closing the entrance to the mall. I move back to see if there are any enemies behind me. There are not, so I move back to cover my allies. This may seem campy to some of you, but basically all you're doing is tactical defending. Controlling and patrolling an area is a great way to rack up many kills. As you can see here, I run out of bullets and I have to swap to my secondary. My ally gets shot and I decide to move back and to take cover and wait for the enemies to come to me instead of me coming to them. It works out perfectly. I take out one and run back to take out the other enemy that is trying to flank me. I am now heavily damaged and I check the room to make sure there are no enemies near me. I run back to pick up the much needed scavenger bag. I then swap back to my primary weapon and reload it. And I immediately get back into action. After wasting many bullets, I take out this guy and I run to him to pick up his scavenger bag. So now I'm in a new area, so I check my surroundings to make sure I'm relatively safe. I see this guy run up the stairs and I take him out, pick up his scavenger bag and run to cover to heal back up. I check the stairs once more and I hear my ally get shot, so I turn around immediately and return fire on the enemy. I move down the stairs to get to safety and to get the fight on my terms instead of his terms. And I take him out quite easily. Yet again, I check out where my allies are going and I decide to go the other way. This time it was quite dangerous, since I nearly died from this guy and I don't know how that person did not shoot me. I immediately hide into cover to heal back up. Right now I'm pretty much screwed since my enemies are spawning all around me. And thus I've got no idea where to go, so I just stay put and wait. In situations like this, it's important that you stay calm and do not start to run around like a crazy madman, because that will get you killed. This time it turned out pretty perfect since I rack up 3 more kills over here. I then take cover in this truck to reload my weapons and to take notice of the radar and to see where I go next. My allies are spawning near me, so that means it's pretty safe around me now. I decide to move back into my safety building and to check out the situation over here. I take out another person on the stairs and I move back to see if there's anybody outside. I start to check the hallway to the right of me to see if anybody is coming from there. After a while I decide to move back and go back to the safety building. I check the window on the left and I spot this guy on the stairs and I take him out. I then move back again and I see my ally get killed on the left of me, so I decide to stay back and wait for the enemy to come outside. Safely didn't, so I move back to the safety building to check out if there's anybody flanking me. There's not, so I move back to where my ally got shot. I wait for the enemy to come outside and there he is. I shoot and bam, another kill. So here I'm just defending our spawn, moving from left to right, checking where the enemy is and taking him out if I see any. I then start to move back to the safety building again, checking the top of the stairs and the doors to the right after deciding it's safe enough to move on. I check behind me again to make sure there's nobody trying to flank me. I slowly start to move out and I check to my left and to my right to make sure there's nobody there. I check the left windows and the right windows. As you can see, somebody was up there. I decide to move back and go through the mall rather than go through the open. Since in a building you've got more position to take cover behind and you can easily predict where the enemy is coming from. Whilst in the open you can be shot from any direction without having the ability to take cover or to return fire. So here comes my last kill that I need for my MOAB. At this moment all my tension went away, so I just went for the full assault. I went through the open, which is normally foolish to do. I go into this building and I pick up some easy kills. At this moment I don't care at all if I get shot, so I just rush and gun as much as I can. And I'm starting to slay my way through their spawn, racking up many kills. Here comes another example of why headsets are so important. I hear this guy behind me and I managed to take him out. If I had not had my headset, he would have just shot me in the back. Here I spot this guy on the right of the pillar. He is too far away for my liking, so I decide to hide behind the pillar and wait for him to come closer. I then pop out and shoot him in the face. I then go through the room with the vending machine, go to the right, take out 2 more people. One from a long distance, one with a riot shield, then reload, then go the same circle again. I take out another guy, but I forgot to check to my left and that got me killed. Another example of why it's so important to check your corners. And here I call in my MOAB. If you've enjoyed this commentary, then please give it a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments about the video, then do not hesitate to post them below. And I will of course try to answer them the best I can. Enjoy the rest of the video and see you guys next time.
Clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me oh, just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me